Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, that was impressive. Match that. Portugal have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes and both flanks. The perfect player you want sitting in front of your defensive line. You'd be hard-pressed to find players who are any better than him at screening the ball.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's played forward, and the counter is on. Kun, Jiku. Played towards the front line. Inacio cuts it out. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Fatawu, and it's Partey. Turns and goes back. João Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedro Neto receives it in a wide position. Fatawu, now he's off and running. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ayu. Fatawu. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Araujo. Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto, spread out to the left. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ayew. Now it's Semenyo. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has found him in acres of space. Jiku clears it away. Semenyo calmly anticipates. João Cancelo. Araujo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto played out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva! Oh, that is very close.
Bernardo Silva brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Ronaldo tries leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. So what can they make of this? Semenyo. Mendes gets a foot in here. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Mendes chooses to go cross-field. That pass has been well intercepted. Kuhn aim forwards. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Araujo. Araujo shifted upfield. That'll be a throw. Cross from Cancelo. Tries to get it clear. Here comes another cross. Cleared away. Played it again. Jiku tries to clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo. That's a delicate pass. Semenyo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Fatawu. That looks a good ball through. Semenyo. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. Araujo forwards and with intent. Played out to the right. João Cancelo. João Neves. Proves too strong. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
That is clearly overhit. Ghana certainly not being overawed here by their more illustrious opponents. It is an impressive start.
They're taking the game to their opposition, Peter. I'll be impressed if they manage this for 45 minutes, let alone for the full 90.
Pedro Neto. Well positioned here. That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of up.
Bruno Fernandes! reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Kuhn. Defending of the desperate variety. Partey. And here's Ayew. Now it's Ayew. And it's hoisted clear. Vitinha. Partey. Portugal replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Nuno Mendes. João Neves. João Cancelo. Now, there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Partey. And it's Partey. He's through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Jiku. Jiku, nicely aimed pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Played back to the goalkeeper. Araujo. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Still goalless. Cristiano Ronaldo. They could... Bruno Fernandes! Herring after the ball here. There are a few waiting for it. Can he finish?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Fatawu chasing after it. Nuno Mendes. And here's the chance to counter. Nice looking ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Nice interception, well timed. Mendes gets it clear. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Up towards the front line. Jiku gently done. And here's Ayew. Cleared without complication. Ghana have got it back and they'll have another go. Clipped into space. And that has been cleared. Semenyo. Vitinha. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Hoisted in. Diogo Costa claims it, and the danger passes. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Now he's got space here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes delivers. And it's hoisted clear. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Ayew. Plays it through. Aimed in towards the centre. And the keeper beats it away. Gets it away. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Araujo, aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he cuts out the supply. Araujo looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Semenyo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bruno Fernandes, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. Partey tries to clear. Can he deliver? Nuno Mendes with the cross. Moved on forwards.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, nice touch. Christian, and he's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Hit into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo forwards and with intent. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo looking for options. João Cancelo pings it across. That has been knocked clear. Ayew do have a chance to counter here. Ayew shifted upfield. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. And that has been clubbed away. Driven forward. Fatawu, now he's off and running. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo, played over towards the opposite flank. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jiku gently done. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ayew. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kuhn. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Ayew. Vitinha with a definite foul there. A finish right from the top draw. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
João Neves played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Pedro Neto. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the ball's come loose here. Tries a deft little ball. Jiku getting this one clear. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And that's a good... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Could be danger here. And it's played into the middle. And now the breakaway. Jiku shifted upfield. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jiku has played it long. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
And now he has two. Portugal go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Vitinha. Moved on forwards. Great run on the overlap here. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bruno Fernandes, probing pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cleared away. Nicely intercepted. Jiku aim forwards. That's really well cleared. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. That's been slipped through. Bruno Fernandes. Jiku can get it clear. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes stood his ground strongly. And that's been repelled. João Cancelo crossed in once more. Kuhn. And it's played forward. Fatawu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Great chance! Tried the volley, but no.
Pedro Neto really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Araujo, and he goes cross-field. Mendes picks it up now. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's played into the area. Tries to get it clear. Does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. here's Neto. Jiku clears it away. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bernardo Silva. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out to the right. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Lovely feet. Could move up a gear here. Ayew forwards and with intent. He's shifting through the gears here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He has found the way through. Pedro Neto had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Bruno Fernandes chips it through. João Cancelo. Oh, smashing header! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Great position here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now it's Ayew. Ayew, oh, good spread. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Jiku, gently done. Well timed, excellent interception. Kun shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. And there's the shot! He's got away with one there. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. And it's Cancelo. Chooses to go back. Out to the left it goes. Throw it. Aim forwards. Fatawu is onto it in a flash. João Cancelo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fatawu. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Portugal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're underway again. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Partey gets across to intercept that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Araujo. Bernardo Silva. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Semenyo. Ayew shoots! Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Real chance! Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's Ayew. Played out to the right. Now it's Ayew. And Ayew! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Nuno Mendes. Mendes played over towards the opposite flank. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And here's Neto. Well read. And the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Bernardo Silva. Oh, what a climb! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Vitinha moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Oh, a delicate chip through. Jiku. Fatawu chasing after it. Mendes gets over and intercepts. Inacio forwards and with intent. And here's Ayew. Brilliantly cut out. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Aim forwards. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Araujo. João Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. Vitinha. Strong running down that left flank. That's really well manoeuvred. Gonçalo Inácio. Araujo, gently done. And it's Cancelo. And here's Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Will play through for the wide man. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Has a look and plays it forward. João Cancelo. Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Pedro Neto, over to the left. Ball is over the line. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Semenyo. Great defending, strong and determined. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. Inácio is there and he can get that clear. Araujo. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva chooses to go cross-field. And he's there to clear it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. Oh, sweet feet. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto played out to the left flank. And that has been cleared. Militao is onto it in a flash. That's a nicely shaped ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! This time, surely! Jiku, early ball out from the back. Clearly not happy with that. João Cancelo, gently done. Ronaldo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Kudus. Tries a shot! Up he goes! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto, Nuno Mendes, Pedro Neto. Oh, they could break here. Kuhn, and it's played forward. That has been cut short. Pedro Neto. Mendes going full tilt down the left. Kudus, and it's Kudus. Now it's Ayew. Shapes to shoot! Can he find the finish? And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Inacio attempts a clearance. Oh, that's nice. Ayew. Oh, that's a Kudus! Oh, it's come loose. Bernardo Silva has found the net here, of course. Gonzalo Inacio. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal have a free kick. And he has shown them a yellow card. Overhit and out of play. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio shifted upfield. Jiku. Aim forwards. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo, good-looking ball. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Goes for the shot! What a hit, the save was firm.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. In with the challenge. Moved on forwards. That's a throw. Partey. Picks it up out wide. That has been knocked clear. That's very neat. He's got to be in here. Now it's Semenyo. Semenyo. Plenty waiting in the middle. And they've got rid. Ayew played out towards the right wing. That's good play. And it's Ayew. It's anyone's ball now. He's found some space. No way through, so back it comes. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Semenyo. Caresses it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ghana clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bruno Fernandes. Mendes played in. He can get that clear. His interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Jiku. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's hoisted clear. Ghana have reclaimed it, and it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chance here to counter. Ayew knocks it out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Kuhn, and that's aimed into the middle. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Still trying to make a game of this. Araujo, Mendes, now he's off and running. Mendes is flagged offside. And he thumps it clear. Jiku have it back and can go again. Inacio getting this one clear. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nuno Mendes. There's the delivery. Jiku is there, and he can get that clear. Partey cuts out the pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's going to be disappointed with that. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Kudus done delicately. Cross goes in there. And the keeper has it. Inacio played up towards the front line. Lobbed in behind. It's out for a goal kick. Produces a cross. Kuhn with the clearance. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Ayew. Jiku. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Inacio attempts a clearance. Pedro Neto, and it's lofted through here. Partey. Kudus, spread out to the left. Kudus, played with finesse. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been won straight back. And claimed it back swiftly. Gonzalo Inacio. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it is a corner, good chance. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded and...
There's the shot! He'll try to keep this alive. Looking for a decent ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Araujo makes the interception. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Araujo forwards and with intent. And it's Mendes. Bruno Fernandes is onto this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Portugal are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Nuno Mendes. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
João Cancelo. Looks to the other side. Now that's well seen too. And they can counter here. Ayew. Jiku. Jiku shifted upfield. And back to the goalkeeper. Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Jiku. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Cleared away. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop. Chance to shoot! João Cancelo getting this one clear. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. showing good feet. Kuhn opts to play it. Kudus! Out for a throw. Kudus. And here's Semenyo. Some real chance! No, not quite. Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inácio. Played towards the other side. João Cancelo looks to get on the end of this. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gonçalo Inácio. Rafael Leao. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bernardo Silva. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Partey. Kuhn. Kuhn, gently done. Kudus. João Cancelo. Gonçalo Inácio. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Inácio. Araujo. Forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. João Neves. Looking here to chip it through. And that is a little undercooked. Kudus. Partey. Played into space out wide. And that has been cleared. Bruno Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's it. Portugal, well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator...